You go to a North London derby, Toby. A North London derby. And you know the importance of it. And you know the hatred that you guys are meant to be bringing to the table. And at least you must show some fight, some passion, some desire, some big tackles, some fouls, some stoppage of play, something, if you haven't got the quality to bring to the table. But you don't do that. You strip. And not only do you strip for Eze. You strip for the player that had you on hold. He literally saw you ring his phone. He said,
nah,
not right now. I'm busy, but I'll save your number and I'll text you later. He never texts back. You guys let him score a hat trick for the first time since 1978 in this fixture. And then he smirked and smiled in your faces. Yep. 4K cameras caught it. And your only retaliation was Richie Ladd, pop shot from halfway line, 0.07 XG in a North London derby, in a game where you guys, this is your whole season. When the fixture list comes out, you look for Arsenal. You literally look for Arsenal. Every single song that is sang in the stadium, Arsenal. You hate Arsenal. You say it every week, every show, every fixture, every single day of your lives. Arsenal, 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 Arsenal. You buck Arsenal and you strip. You don't even take energy out of their system so Bayern Munich maybe can get their little jolly up. No, they're fresh, unscathed. They might even be fitter after the fixture than they were going into it. That's how bad it was.
Yeah,
and I don't know how you continue to show face. I'm actually impressed.
The reason why I continue to show face is because I have to be here. If I didn't have to be here, I wouldn't be here. Put it that way. I would not be here. I've got better things to do with my time than be here taking all this abuse from you.
It's true. You got lights to buy.
And that other guy over there. But yeah, I agree with everything you said. But guess what? Whilst I'm surprised by the turgid performance, I'm not surprised by the result. And I'm not surprised by some of the themes that we've seen throughout the season. And every single time I've spoken on them, you, Big Steve, Grizz, Turkish, every single one of you have told me you have no right to talk. Your team is shit. How dare you talk? This is the best you can get. This is the best you can do. How dare you talk? Your team are bottom of the barrel. You do not deserve to play better. You have no right to demand that your team plays better. Okay, cool. So I should expect no criticism today. If that's what you think of the team, I should expect no criticism today. I should expect no criticism. If the team is so incapable of mustering a shot on target, a shot inside the box. We had no shots inside the box in the 90-minute spell. And even if you wanted to put Arsenal as an outlier, it's Arsenal, it's the Emirates. What about Bournemouth? What about Wolves? What about Chelsea? What about Man United? What about Monaco? What about Bodo Glimt? What about all of these fixtures that we've seen? And every single time I've come here, what have you told me? How dare you complain? Stop. Big Steve commented on my video on TikTok. Stop. Stop. Don't you dare talk about the manager. Your squad's shite. Your squad is shit. It's dog crap. Don't talk about the manager. It's dog crap. Yeah? Sky Sports put a graphic out yesterday. Since 2015, there has been 390, I think like 92, 93 games we've played. Those metrics yesterday are the 391st ranked in terms of worst. XG, shots, chance creation, possession. Every single metric you can think of that you need to go win a game of football, ranked 391st out of 392 games. But I can't talk. 0.05 XG at home. I can't talk. 0.07 XG at home against Man United. First half. I can't talk. The manager's hamstrung. He can't do anything. His hand's tied behind his back. He can't do anything, guys. I can't talk. I can't say anything. Well, you know what? I'm going to say this. I want him gone. I want him gone, bro. I want him gone. I've had enough. I cannot And I will not put myself through another couple of months of hearing, oh, the manager's going to change. Oh, he just needs the players back fit. He just needs the players back fit. He just needs this, this, and this. If he had this, this, and this, then he'd do this, this, this. I'm sick of it. I'm not putting myself through it again. I did it with Conte. I did it with Nuno. I did it with Pochettino. Not Pochettino, sorry, with Ange Postecoglou. I'm not doing it again. I'm not doing it. I can see the signs. If you're not doing it now with Kudus, with Mwani, with Bergvall, why are you going to do it with Madison and Kulusevski and Solanke? According to you lot, these players aren't that good anyway. They're no different to the players that we have now. So why is he not playing different? Why is he not playing different? Tell me. And it's not all on him. Those players, Jetspets, he's been in terrible form in recent weeks. Terrible form. The two in midfield. If I speak, I'm in big trouble. If I speak on Bentancur, I'm in big trouble.
Shocking performance.
If I speak on Bentancur, I'm in big trouble, bro. Odebear, useless in that game. Completely nullified. Useless. Richarlison, he scored a wonder goal. How can you score a goal like that? And I'm still saying you were shit. You were dog shit, bro. But guess what? That shot, that goal, was our first shot on target in the game. That's what it's taking for us to score goals. We have to score 0.02 XG just to get shots on target. But how dare you speak on the manager? I've had enough. I'm sorry, I've had enough. I can't take this anymore. I want him gone.
You are
gone.
You're a mess.
Did you want him gone yesterday? Did this opinion form after?
This opinion, we had the conversation. We had the conversation in the studio. And I told you I'm dangerously close. I told you, I said Newcastle away, Liverpool. If we don't see change, I want him gone. And then I've slept on it and I said, hang on a second. Why is he going to change against Newcastle? Why is he going to change against Newcastle? Why is he going to change against Liverpool? What's going to change? If this is your approach, this is your approach.
If this is your club.
Yeah, it is our club, and I'm here criticizing our club. I'm here.
I know, but you're losing it.
I'm not losing it. I'm speaking with clarity because I've been saying these things for weeks, and every single time I say these things, you tell me I have no right to say these things because it's only 8 weeks, it's only 10 weeks, as if I need 2 years to see the method isn't working. This is literally Nuno. This is Nuno ball with set pieces. I dare anyone to tell me different. This is Nuno ball with set pieces. Tell me different. Prove me wrong. Prove me wrong.
You like the appointment.
I did like the appointment, which is why I'm frustrated. Because we were told this is an adaptable manager. He was adaptable at Brentford. Why am I seeing nothing of the sort at Tottenham? Or are you going to tell me his squad at Brentford was better than the squad at Tottenham? Is that the new excuse?
No, but I look, I'm not trying to wind you up here, but I think you've folded too fast. I think you need to be resistant. I think you need to refrain from making reactionary, statements. I think you need to just. I get the performance was shocking. Don't get me wrong. The result was absolutely disgraceful, but I think that's playing a part. The fact that it was a North London derby and you were that bad, 391st bad. I think that might be playing a part in you going.
I genuinely think, Matisse, you are the cause of this reaction. I don't think he had this.
No, he isn't.
I can't take all the credit. I think it's a group thing. I think
because I've been telling you for weeks.
23 minutes on my hands.
I can count on my hands the amount of good performances we had this season. We played well against Copenhagen. We played well against Burnley. We played well against Man City. We played well against PSG, and maybe we played well against Brighton in the second half or Doncaster. We were terrible against Bournemouth at home. What's the excuse there? I gave it a blind. I said, you know what? Cool. Terrible. Wolves are the worst team in the league. The worst team in the league. Everyone is putting belt to us every single time they play them. Belt to us settings. It took us a 93rd minute equalizer from Palhinha, a screamer, to get a point. I saw a man offering their shirt for a point at home to Wolves. But you're telling me this is overreactionary.
But how many hours do you do in the working
I
week?
saw us battered against Bodo Glimt, battered against Monaco, battered against Chelsea at home. Look at that Man United team tonight. A sorry excuse for a side under Amarin. They're not a bad squad, but they're set up terribly. Tell me what we did to lay a glove on them in the first half in our own ground. Villarreal at home, we won the game 1-0. We were outshot by Villarreal at home. We had 0.7 or 81 XG at home against Villarreal.
Stop saying and against Villarreal. You're Tottenham. There's a Villarreal fan somewhere saying we done this against Tottenham.
You don't get it.
You don't get it.
You don't understand it. You don't understand it.
You say that about
You don't
Villarreal.
understand it,
How
bro.
dare you?
It's so funny. It's so funny. You didn't talk when I mentioned Leeds. You didn't talk when I mentioned Bodo. You didn't talk when I mentioned Bournemouth. You didn't talk when I mentioned Wolves. But when I mentioned Villarreal, you want to pipe up. You want to pipe up and scream out your lungs.
Yeah.
I'm not
So what's your point?
I'm not expecting to batter Villarreal. I've just told you Villarreal are coming to our ground and are having more shots at goal than we are. On average, we have had 9.2 shots in all games this season, across all of our games.
Can you answer my question? How many hours do you do in a working week?
I don't know, maybe like 50.
This is what I'm saying. I think it's all related. The stress, the work levels, the not enough time to order lights from Amazon. It's all playing a part. I think you should gather up the Avios points. I think you should go on another holiday. We'll ask Fuad to replace. Take time out and just think a little bit. There's lovely resorts out there, palm trees, sun, sea. Go to the spa. Go get a massage.
Matisse, Villarreal's nice this time of the year.
Villarreal's lovely.
That's cool, bro. I've given you my thoughts. If you want to go in on the team, I've already said the performance to a man was terrible. Some of the defending was terrible, but the setup is appalling. You look at the setup, it's appalling. What did we say before the game yesterday? I know what he's trying to do off the ball, but I'm worried about what we do with the ball. If there's no plan with this ball, we're going to get battered. I said that verbatim, word for word before the game started. Yes or no? Yes or no?
You came skipping and whistling.
No, I didn't come in skipping and whistling. You did. Stop your lies. No, I didn't. No, I didn't.
Man came in like tired with the headphones and the hat.
And this is what you do. This is what you do. When I'm making a very valid point, you try and derail, disrupt. You're the disruptor. You try and derail, disrupt.
Well, someone's got to fucking disrupt because your midfielders certainly didn't, did they? You know what I mean? Someone's got to make a tackle in it. Someone's got to put a foot in.
As I said, Eze will not have an easier game this season. He scored a fantastic hat-trick, but he will not have an easier game this season. You saw how Arsenal were pulling our players left, right, and centre. How can you play a system that's meant to contain the opposition and there's gaps all over the pitch? We said that before we even scored. There's gaps all over the pitch. We saw it 30 minutes in, and this Grizz guy was grizzlighting, saying, "Oh, Tobs, Spurs look compact." Shut up. What do you mean compact? There's space everywhere. There's literally space everywhere. Everywhere.
He predicted 0-0.
I predicted 0-0 was 0-0 at 30 minutes. Job done.
I want him gone, and it's no. I don't have any ill feeling towards him. He's a decent coach. But some managers, they just come to this club and they just manage within themselves. And that's what's happening right now. No adaptability.
You've got about 15 minutes to calm down since you said it. Can you retract your statement about...
I'm not retracting shit. I want him gone.
Who do you want to replace him? Who do you want to replace him?
I don't know. It's not my job. I want him gone. You
don't have time. 50 hours.
So can I start asking you, would you take again?
Busy.
You can, but then I'll ask you the same thing because you're in my territory as well.
Yeah, that's fine when my section comes. But would you take? So let me think. Okay, would you take? Okay, no problem.
Would you take Slot?
Swap managers.
You two could swap managers, you two bums. Mid-table bums.
You're both on 18 points. Why not?
Would you take Sean Dyche?
Would you?
Grizz? That's a serious question, man.
Grizz, would you take him?
No. See, that's my answer. What's Tob's answer? Okay, he's not going to answer, man. He's angry, man. I'm just asking.
I'm not angry. Question. I like Sean Dyche, but again,
would you take him? It's a serious question.
No one's edited this as well. This is
super what?
Someone edited it.
we got some interesting skullduggery.
Yeah.
kind of like comparisons here.
Oh, don't. This is what you do. You distract and you derail. You're a disruptor. Grizz asked you a question, and Matisse asked you a question. What manager would you like?
You know what? You're a piece of shit. You're a piece of shit, and you're just a hypocrite. And I'll tell you this: if they're listening, Proton, whatever you're giving him, whatever you're giving him, I want 80% of that. Yeah? whatever you're giving,
80?
whatever you're giving this deviant over here, I want 80%. Yeah. If you're listening, Proton, I want 80% of what you're giving this guy for that nonsense he was doing yesterday.
That was a beautiful match reaction. Parts,
So
two
good.
parts.
So good. I use you as a prop. It's mad. And
he played his part. He came out, he spoke.
Yeah, it's easy to know what Tobs is going to flip, right?
Yeah.
Win, lose or draw, you rat out the cage, he's going to flip. It was just.
I thought he was in on it. I thought he was playing his role.
When I saw his angle, and he's like, "Look at this guy. Look at what this guy is. Look at where this guy is."
I didn't understand what was going on. I'm doing my match reaction. I'm thinking, why am I hearing this guy's noise? I'm like, what's going on here?
Toby, I think with Tottenham, let's be honest, that last season was the worst Tottenham team that's been probably the last decade. Would you agree? It was shit. Yeah. The UEFA Cup just sprinkled a load of glitter over the situation, yeah, and made it look great. Thomas Frank's come in. He's inherited a Tottenham team that finished 17th in the league, right? The players he's inherited are not good enough. They're not good enough. He's had one window to try and get some men in. He's had a few injuries. You're doing better than you did last season. I think you're being a bit harsh on him. I've seen Conte go there and end up depressed. I've seen Mourinho go there and end up depressed. I've seen fucking Nuno go there and end up depressed, then go and get Nottingham Forest and start rampaging through Europe. So I don't think it's a manager issue. I think it's a player issue. I think your recruitment's poor. I look at the players on that pitch. There was no fight. They talk about the North London derby as being like one of the best derbies. It might have been when Tottenham had a pair of balls, but they didn't have no balls for that. They didn't even put it on Arsenal as if to say, you know what, let's just try and rough them up a little bit and get stuck in the faces. They couldn't do it. It was a walkover. Like you say, the spaces in the middle of the park. I've never seen anything like it. I don't know what he was playing. The manager can get criticism, he can. But what I'm saying is, it does not benefit Tottenham as a club to go and sack him now, pay him a load of compensation, go and get another manager from somewhere else, pay them a load of compensation to come in, and the guy's going to inherit the same shit that this guy's inherited. You've got to give people time. If you don't give people time, then forget it. And the thing Tottenham can afford to do is give him time. They're not in a title race. They can give him time. He can have another couple of seasons and get there. If Arsenal can give Arteta time, to get where he needs to be, you've got to give him time. We can't be reactionary after. I mean, you beat Man City, you was jumping up and down on here and saying we always slap Man City and all that. And then you've gone and then you lose to lesser teams, whatever. But sacking the manager is not the answer. You've been down this road many a times. It's not the way forward. You know he's a good manager. You wanted him. Everyone who had a bit of managerial trouble was linked with him. And I think he's that kind of manager that needs to build that bond with his players. You look at the Brentford teams he had over the years, they were running through brick walls for him. These bums you've got now, they won't run fucking half a yard for him. You could see it at weekend. They just didn't look like it was a North London derby. They looked like they were beat from the first whistle. He's going to see that. He's going to get rid of the dead wood. He's going to have to get his own people in. And then you've just got to. There's no benefit. If you were going for Europe now or the league and you said, look, we're going to lose the league because this guy's a fool, then I could understand it. But you literally finished 17th. He's got a free pass this season to finish anywhere above that. Whether you like the style of football or not, that you're not used to a style of football where you can say, well, last year we were bopping it about like fucking Barcelona and this guy's playing like Wimbledon. You know what I mean? You've got to give him time. You've got to give him time.
But can I just say this? Time is given, but time also needs to be earned. If we don't see a method that we know is going to trend positively,
let him get his own players in. You can't. Sometimes you can't. Look at Amorim at United. Look at Amorim at United. They said he couldn't play with them players. He's now got to try and get his own players in. Thomas Frank's exactly the same. He's got to get his own. Pep Guardiola came the first season at Manchester City. Did he win the league? No. Then he got his own players in. Did he win the league then? Yes. You know what I mean? Sometimes you can only go so far with what you got. You can only tell certain players to do certain things.
Just a very quick one before Toby goes. Toby, just to add to Steve's point, and that's it. Just one small point. Not only let him bring his players in, but let him kick the problems out. Let him decide. Let him see if he can recognize what the problem is. You know, everything that you discuss and go mad about in our match reviews, and you tell us about certain players wherever. Give him the chance to assess that rubbish or the problems. And then if he doesn't, then you can say, you know what? He's not even recognizing the problem. He doesn't even know the problem to deal with the problem. At the moment, you brought players in, but he hasn't had a really chance to crack open that few skulls and see what, pardon the pun, and see what the problem is, see where the problem is, like Arteta done, like all our managers done, even Klopp when he came.
Hold on a second. Let me just play devil's advocate. What bad individuals are in this Tottenham team?
This is what I'm
Am I missing? This is hold on a second. Am I missing something? This is a young team.
Well, if we criticize
you said before the kickoff, you take Mickey van der Ven, right? We can go through
The only
Adogi, we can
one,
go through Spence, we can go
No,
through
he isn't the only
Romero,
one.
we can go through
some of our other players.
Paulinho, or what?
You said Bergvall was a player. You literally said
Bergvall,
it.
Sarr,
and he didn't pick him.
Who's he kicking out? Who's the bad eggs? This is not Man United with Rashford and Anthony, and it's not Arteta with Aubameyang. And who's he kicking out? Who's a big name that's got to leave?
Matisse, all I'm saying, I don't know the answer to that because I don't follow Spurs close enough. What I'm saying is let him assess it, and then everything what I said was everything that Toby says. Let's see if he recognizes the problems like Toby recognizes. Toby's been there longer than Frank, right? Toby's been there from day dot. He knows the Spurs problems, he knows the Spurs players, he knows the Spurs issues. Yeah, give Frank the time to assess that, and then if he doesn't do what Toby thinks should be done, then you can justify saying out straight away. I think you're angry like mad, you're frustrated like mad, and there's no method to the madness right now.
There is a method. I've literally listed the method. You just don't want to hear it.
Last thing. And one thing we've all criticized, Matisse, go back to what you said, what have they done, is we've just all criticized the lack of fight and energy and passion in a North London derby. So maybe that's what's wrong with some of the players. But he'll decide after that performance, I think, what's needed moving forward. If he doesn't, I agree with you.
Bro, listen, the setup was suicidal. You keep talking about energy, passion, etc., etc. A player can have as much energy, desire, etc., as much as they want. If the setup is catastrophic, you're gonna lose the game. And this is not. Maybe it's because this has come off the back of a North London derby. The North London derby is the straw that breaks the camel's back. It is not the reason why I want him gone. Because if you reverse 4 or 5 weeks ago, we saw an equally turgid performance against Chelsea at home. And I came on here, I said, I will never forget that performance. I will never forget that performance. That was atrocious. So you keep saying there's no method. There absolutely is a method. Look at our underlying metrics. Man are telling me, oh, he's doing a better job. We finished 17th. The manager that got us 17th, he got sacked because that was not good enough for Tottenham Hotspur. You can't tell us that we have no standards, and then when we try to develop standards, you're telling us don't have standards.
Yeah, but look at the players, though. Look at the team.
Okay. So I want to come back on this.
Not good enough.
I want to come back on this. So you say Vicaria's not good enough.
Alderbert's not good enough. Richarlison's not good enough.
Cool.
Simmons, hit and miss. Pedro Porro, up and down. Brennan Johnson, shite. Mateus Tell, shit. Yeah?
He's not shit.
What's a fucking...
He likes Tell, you know.
You look at the injuries, yeah? You look at your injuries. Solanke, crap. Ben Davis, shit. Kulusevski, good. Maddison, good. Takai, don't know. Dragon shit, wank. Yves Bissouma, shit. I've just named 12 players you need to fuck off there. At least.
Right. So one, not all of those players are what you say they are. Some of them are, some of them aren't.
They are. That's why you're 17th. And
no,
they are
not.
now shit.
No, we were 17th. We were 17th last season because we had a Nope, we were 17th last season because we had a diabolical manager, because the same group of players minus 1 or 2 finished 5th the season prior. So which one is it? Which one is it? And now on your point on their shit, even if you felt all of these players are shit, how good do you think a team needs to be to beat Wolves at home? Tell me. How good do you think a team needs to be to beat Wolves at home? Tell me. How good do you think a team needs to be to muster up a shot on target in a game of 90 minutes. I've seen his Brentford teams put up better performances against these teams than Tottenham. Are you going to tell me that his Brentford team in last season?
What happened against Man
Allow
City?
it, man,
You come to City and you beat City at the Etihad, right?
Bro, we always beat you. Nuno Espirito Santo beat you. So what?
Right.
So what?
But I didn't throw my toys out the pram and say, "Oh, we can't even beat Tottenham at all."
You're not listening to what I'm saying, and I don't understand why. I'm telling you that his method is not working. He's failing as a coach, and you're telling me the squad. You're actually sat here. You're actually sat here with a straight face, and you're telling me the squad is so shit that he can't muster up more than 0.05 xG at home. That's what you're telling me.
His Brentford team was better than yours.
No, it isn't. You are lying. You're lying.
I'm not lying.
Again, I'll tell you this. You are lying. You're absolutely lying. You're lying. You're talking rubbish.
He had
talking rubbish.
He was second of all there.
Spurs on 19th. Spurs on 19th for chances created this season. We're 19th.
You're not last.
We're 19th.
It could be worse.
I saw us away to Leeds. All of these players you just mentioned, Odegaard, they would walk into Leeds' team. And I saw us away to Leeds, 2-1 up. And we're defending a 2-1 lead to Leeds.
He's learning.
I think this is a Tottenham.
Are you not actually watching? Are you watching this? Look at the underlying metrics. Everything about the underlying metrics is trending negatively. If we continue to play like this, we're going to slide down the table.
Sorry. Is anyone here watching Tottenham's games, or is just him?
Oh yeah, I mean that's one of my favorite pastimes.
I'm going to need to watch him, but it's not very entertaining.
Yeah, it's not great.
Forget about entertainment. I want chances. Forget about. I want shots. We're not even getting shots, and you're telling me about entertainment.
You've got a fucking unhealthy obsession with XG. The amount of times you mention XG, I'm getting a bit worried about you.
Forget about XG. I said shots. Shots. If you don't get shots in the game, how do you win the game of football?
XG. No one gives a fuck about XG.
If you don't get shots in the game, how do you win the game?
I seen fucking Barcelona go to Celtic once, and Celtic had one shot and won 1-0, and Barcelona had about 50.
It's cool.
Fuck XG, isn't it?
As I said, you man, all you see is results. If the results is shit, the team's shit. If the results is good, the team's good. You don't care for anything else, so that's cool. Fine, no problem. You're not watching it week in, week out. You're not seeing this dross, so it's cool. No worries. If you don't agree, you don't agree.
But what? But the thing. So this is why I think the timing's a bit mad. The international break just ended. You want to sack him now? Why not just wait until the next international break?
Someone's got to him. What? You know how he is with WhatsApp.
Yeah, WhatsApp. Someone's triggered him
around the house. He's flipping into the phone.
1,000,000%.
Yeah,
1,000,000%.
Everything's a manager fault with Tottenham. It always is. I've never heard Toby come on here and criticize any of them players and say get rid of them.
You're such a liar. You
you don't. Why do you backtrack? You backtrack all the time.
Stop your lies. Stop your lies.
Hey, Jamal, is everything all right over there, Jamal?
Why do you lie? Why are you always lying?
Who did you tell me to get rid of? Who are you saying get rid of? Who are you saying get rid of?
Get rid of Benton Core. He keeps playing him. I said it all the time. Get rid of him. Get rid of him.
So if you get rid of Benton Core, is that going to cure the problem?
No, it's not going to cure the problem. In the summer, did I not come in here and say, as much as I like Tell as a talent, we shouldn't sign him? I said that. We shouldn't sign him.
Why is he playing him? Because he's got nobody else to play.
He's got nobody else. He can't play Sarr. He can't play Bergvall. He can't play any of these other players. What? Shut up, please. Stop. Just stop. Just stop, please.
No,
you stop. You stop.
You're fucking unhinged, mate. You're unhinged. You need to take a break.
I'm unhinged.
I'm seriously.
No
the big
point,
six
no point,
needs to be taken
I'm
care of.
unhinged. 3 shots at Arsenal, 5 shots at Chelsea.
Turkish.
9 shots at Aston Villa. I'm unhinged.
Oh yeah, yeah.
You want a sweet? You just Tobs. You want a sweetie?
I want off this show, to be honest.
You want one of them sweeties? Do you want them sweeties that Turkish got? You want one of them sweeties?
Don't say that.
Have you got any Nigerian fan left?
You want off the show?
Jarring, bro.
You want off the show?
Well, legally that would be a little bit difficult anyway.
Working. You see stuff that's not working, and then you'll gaslight, and then you'll pretend, oh, everything is shit. All right, cool. Everything is shit. No problem.
Don't. I mean, don't say you want off the show.
No, I agree with everything he said. We're just taken aback by the tank out. Frank out.
How can you agree with everything I say, but then tell me that my
reasons-
statement is
the
drastic?
reasons we went on to try to explain or give an opinion on, like in terms of it's way too fast to be.
I'm quite surprised he's
caliber
Frank
of-
out, can't lie. I did expect it from Tobs.
Is
You
it?
know what I
Oh,
mean?
did you miss it, Jamal? You know what you
Yeah,
said?
I've just heard it, but
He's a
I do
Frank
hear
out.
where he's coming from. Like,
Oh, I know
this
you.
is not good
Yeah.
enough. This is not good enough though from Tottenham. Steve is right in a sense of like it's maybe too soon to say Frank out, but I do hear what Toby's saying, man. To have no chances, to have no game plan in a North London derby. Sorry, it is a sackable offense. Like, how many was it? 0. What you say?
0.7.
Yeah, it's shocking, man. I just think sometimes with Thomas Frank, he needs to realize is that Tottenham, not Brentford. And I mean that in a respectful way. Like, Tottenham are a bigger club than Brentford. I hear what you mean, Turkish, but at the same time, yeah. I hear what you mean, Turkish, man. But he needs to realize, yo, whatever happened at Brentford, them Tottenham fans won't allow that. They won't. The Brentford fans will, and they're out for a day out. They don't really shout and scream, managers in and out. But you see Tottenham, they've got a bit more expectations. Let's be
Brentford
real. I
ain't
know
got
we try
no
banter. We try banter Tottenham, but they have got a bit more expectations. So
Yeah, but
he needs to
Toby's
realize that
expectation
Tottenham-
is more shots. That's what he just
no,
said.
but he means by
I want
definition,
more
what he
shots.
means is play better, create more chances. A team that he wants to watch. I get where Toby's coming from.
Bro,
But at the same time, I'm a bit shocked you have gone this early because he hasn't. The team, I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. The team is not his kind of team, bro. When I
Saeed.
look at a Tottenham team, this is not his team, bro.
This is what I'm saying,
Saeed,
Saeed. He
Can
was trying
I say this?
Let Toby come back.
Can I just say one thing though? Like, and before you joined, I said at the start, the reason why I've got to this point is because
Yeah,
just think back to last year in August, September, October, November. I was literally having the same conversation with Ange Postecoglou, only it was the reverse. I was here telling you the defense is awful. We're not playing well, but I still have faith. I'm clinging on to the attacking. I said the same thing with Conte. How many months? I said the same thing with Jose. I said the same thing with Nuno. How many times are we allowed to see these signs and then pretend that it's just gonna magically change? It doesn't work like that. I'm not talking about giving a man more time. We're talking about stylistically. Stylistically, it's not working. He was billed as an adaptable coach. He's done anything but adapt at Tottenham. He's done anything but
It's
adapt at
only
Tottenham.
12 games into the
yeah,
season.
that's the thing. That's the caveat. It's 12 games in.
We talk about
Bro.
Eze now.
Bro.
Yeah.
Bro,
Arsenal,
bro,
to be
bro.
fair, they
Do
deserve
you need
credit.
Turkish? Do you need to see 100 games to show that a manager can be a protagonist at home against Wolves? Come on, man.
All right,
Come
this is not
on.
touchline fracas now. All right, that's enough fucking Tottenham talk.
That's
All right, I've had enough.
enough.
All right, it's not Spurs talk. All right,
Yeah, man, that's up Arsenal. I don't understand why you lot are so pressed. That's my opinion. Talk about Arsenal. Why do you care that I want him gone? Why do you care?
well, we just want to
care
remember
about
this in
you.
the future.
I don't care about you, so don't care about me.
Wow.
I mean, that's
Wow.
cool. I mean, you
Dark.
know, it's my job to care about my colleagues.
No, it's
and
not your
friends
job. You're not.
online.
50 hours. 50 hours.
It's not your
Man
job.
said, "You're not my dad."
Honestly,
He said, "I don't like you."
fam, who do you think you are? It's my job to care about you. It's not your job, man.
I'm
I'm
HR,
we should-
brother. I'm HR. What do you mean?